Hello, hello. It is Wednesday. Weird, but it is a different day for Handelabra Live. I am John, aka Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games, and we're gonna play some more Spirit Island because we have an announcement. We are launching the next update of Spirit Island tomorrow, just in time for Christmas and the holidays. So what's in this new update, you ask? Wednesday comes every time this week. Yeah, but Handelabra Live is normally on Tuesday. Yesterday I was busy and couldn't stream, so you might wonder what is in this update. Let's have a look. Any complexity, random adversary. We have the spooky shroud of silent mist. This spirit is, you've been seeing it in preview for a little while, but it is finally ready, as well as the scenario Despicable Theft. And we've also been, one of the reasons why this, you might wonder why this update seems to have been ready from the previews and stuff. We've been working a lot on bug fixes and multiplayer stability, especially. And so we're really hoping that this update, multiplayer stability, is going to be at a place where everyone's happy. There's still going to probably be some problems, but not as many problems. So fingers crossed on that. I'm going to adjust my camera so it's down a little tiny bit. Boop, boop. Yeah, okay. Cool. So maybe that's too low. There. So yeah, so that's exciting. Stay tuned for that update coming tomorrow, December 19th. And we're also going to be having our year-end post probably tomorrow or Friday with other announcements, perhaps Spirit Island related, perhaps other things. You'll have to watch our blog for that, sign up to our mailing list, all of those things, read all about it. Yeah, it's been nice having that year-end post every December. Despicable Theft, yeah, it's a pretty cool scenario. It's got a different vibe than everything else. So we went with Prussia. Let's go with Prussia, say, Prussia 4. Prussia 4? Yeah. Let's go Prussia 3. Prussia 3, and let's pick another spirit to go with Shroud. Maybe another... Maybe Ocean. Nah, maybe... Vengeance as a burning plate. A very different spirit than Shroud. Yes, also, Of is the official name of this spirit, as has been determined. As by the voting. Of. This spirit is as. Of and as. Let's get our regular options here. And yeah, of course, I should mention that Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Any activity working against that is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. And yes, the chat is already busy, so say hello if you haven't. Gordian Tangle asks, what time tomorrow is the release? Sometime tomorrow. Usually it's around a certain time, roughly, but that's nothing we can promise. It'll be out tomorrow when it's out. So we do not schedule an exact time and announce that or anything like that. Because things happen. And what's the point of making people angry when there's no reason for making people angry? So that is that. Let's get going. Hello, Beanalby. Beanalby was the programmer of Shroud of Silent Mist. If you have any questions about that, ask Beanalby. Beanalby? I don't know. I don't know the intonation of Beanalby. Beanalby. I was testing the tutorial, so I'm going to get all those pop-ups to learn about how Blight works and stuff, but not too many. Beanal B. Beanal B. Rhymes with Barnelby. Nice. Is Barnelby a word? Or I guess it's a name. I don't know anyone named Barnelby. So, yeah, let's get into this spirit. So we don't have any thieves at the beginning turn, but they can come in the explore. So let's see what happens. We have a jungle, explore, and so Shroud of Silent Mists thing is they can prevent invaders from healing at the end of the turn, and Dahan. They get fear if they're in those lands, and they can get energy by gaining power cards without fire. If anyone noticed a big problem with Mist that was in all of the previews until now, and we didn't, for some reason, notice it until this week, but luckily we didn't ship it. Message in the chat, and if you're right, you get, I don't know, an internet cookie in your browser. Yeah, Beanelby knows because he works here. Beanelby. What do I want to do? I want to... I'm curious if you can manage to never get energy per turn. How do you do? But you probably need the 1 energy per turn, right? But like I often don't really know how to move on the tracks. Beanelby knows because he fudged it up. That's right. The clue is on screen. The thing that was wrong was always on screen all the time when you started the game. So, and it's fixed now, so you can see it on screen. If anyone wants to furiously watch old YouTubes. Not that old. So, this is a more dangerous ravage. This one is not a big deal. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like, on the back of the panel it says, extremely limited energy income, but can stretch to major powers if it manages to gather enough energy from its special rules. So what if we try to get enough energy from the special rules? What if that's our goal? So we just want to like wound invaders and let them hang out as much as possible to get in. So we want to get power cards. We start with a major power card and then we try to afford it later. I think we can't really do that. Let's start with cheap miners if we can. Veil the Knight's Hunt is excellent. For our elements. Oh, the presence track dependency. Yeah, that was, I mean, that's not a big deal. It's a big deal, but I don't think that ever came up on the stream. It's the other thing. Zeeth suggests a growth option or setup. Nope. Kokimot suggests the spirit enters the starting land. Nope, that's... I mean, maybe it was not there, but that's that's just a visual thing. That's not an actual issue. I'm going to take Veil the Knight's Hunt. And I want to add a presence. So I want to let them build and damage the invaders in the slow phase. So I can do that in a couple spots here. Let's go... Yeah, here's the problem. I got an energy for that because it doesn't have fire. It doesn't have fire. Good, that's a theme for the spirit, isn't it? Not having fire. But I can't afford to play... You know what, if I play Veil and I play this, basically to no effect, I can deal damage in the end of the turn. So let's get into places with... Let's try to get to major powers somehow. I don't know if I want Veil the Knight's Hunt or if I want the fog closes in. That gives me the damage and gives me that damage. I was thinking I could hit a town like here or something like that and be there, but I think let's do it this way. I'm just messing about a little bit because I'm not too worried about this setup, but maybe things will change. Okay, Vengeance is going to try to hold the game while I do shenanigans. We have a disease there already. That's cool. We can make a sacred site in here and allow it to ravage and hit back. That's a thing that we do with the spirit sometimes. I uncovered an element space. Sweet. And let's put out more disease. I could gather this presence. I kind of want to do that. So I want to bring... Let's bring that. And bring that. Now, the spirit's on both boards, which is good. You want to be on multiple boards. Zeeth asks a question about Shroud being a complex spirit to implement. Yeah, that's a question that Benelby can answer. We have wetlands, so we got a thief up here. We don't know what it is because there's no Dahan there, but it's here. All right, so I want to do 1 damage in here. I'm just going to assume that everything's going to work out. So, and I want to gather presence here and do 1 damage to him. And they're not going to heal. And then we're going to push up to 1 Dahan. We can just... Actually, we can push this guy in here. It doesn't actually reveal the guy, though. We can push him in here in case we can, like, do something with the Ravage, right? Let's skip that and go in there. We're going to get 2 fear. We're not going to get energy, unfortunately, but... And we can put a disease... Let's put a disease here, and we're still going to allow them to build anyway. Actually, let's put it... I don't like to put it where the Dahan are, right? The Dahan get killed, so... Yeah, a lot of the complexity is mist, shift, and flow, the rule that lets you move presence around for targeting, which is pretty complicated if you think about all the different kinds of powers, like, and with sacred sites and with things like Storm Swath, not Storm Swath, or the one that has 2 target lands, and range boosts. And all sorts of weird interactions. Okay, we got 2 fear. We're probably going to get a fear card. That's good. I could use Veil the Knight's Hunt to clear this Ravage and the other one. Yeah, let's just do that. I have no energy. I have to gain... I need to get energy. So hard. I need a power without fire. Luckily, one came up, and it's free. Let's take the free one. I need my other ones. I guess I could have picked one that I could use. That's fine. I'm happy with the ones that I've got. Let's take the 1 energy and put it somewhere that we want to be. Spend all our energy. I don't know if we're ever going to play Fire and Flood. If we can ever play a major, that will be cool. I didn't get any water. Did any of those other ones have water that I could have grabbed? I could have grabbed Scream Disease into the Wind. Oh, but I did grab one with water. I'm just not playing it. Scream Disease is pretty good with... You know what? Scream Disease with Vengeance in the game seems like a better choice. It costs energy. Oh, it costs energy. That's why I clicked this, because it says 0. Yeah, we're gonna keep clicking that because it says 0. Okay, so that's solved. That's solved. And I mean, Vengeance could also solve it with murder. Vengeance is was just waiting for that to ravage, I guess. We could block it, but I don't mind it happening. So we could put 2 presents in here. Just gain 1 billion energy and then start playing cards. Look who's getting 4 energy a turn. I'm kind of fine to allow this Ravage. Because that's my jam and that Ravage. So, and then Plague Bearers gonna let us do something. If there's like a Cascade, then maybe I don't allow the Ravage, but... okay, we don't need to be in that land so we can vacate it. The funny thing is, we're not getting any energy this turn or next turn. We could defend 2 here instead of to not participate. I guess not participate means that he stays around and we get fear. So actually, I want him to be removed from the Ravage instead. Single out with the most invaders and beast generate fear and push to Han. This land. Okay. You go in there and you go. I'm just going to go in there and let it blight or whatever, so that's going to be fine. Fear. This beast wants to move. Let's put him in here. Maybe he'll do something. And this Dahan wants to leave. All right, just go back to where you were, I guess. And this Dahan wants to leave. These 2 could damage the city together, but I don't think there's a fear card. We could get defend for Dahan or something like that. It doesn't hurt to put him in here, right? So let's put him in there. And Strife in the land not matching a Ravage card. That means we could Strife this and actually cancel the build, but I don't want to do that, right? We could Strife this town. Strife this city. You don't participate. Oh no. Blind. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? I'll allow it. Oh no, Blight. Ooh. Jungle wetlands. Spicy. Okay. Plague Bears has to do some work here. Can we push 2? That's fine. This one, I want to get this thief into a place where we can see what he is. And send this town somewhere else. How about there? He's a 0. That's fine. Leave the disease where it is. So. This is just going to blight. This is probably just going to blight. I mean, there's a lot in there. Xander Cregan. The announcement is in the title. So Spirit Island 2.5 with Shroud of Silent Mist and Despicable Theft, both of which are being previewed right now, are coming out tomorrow. So get your Nightmare Before Christmas style Spirit Island games in. We've got a spooky ghost and presents being stolen by the Grinch, you know, stuff like that. What are we doing here? This is also, I mean, It's just 4 damage. Maybe we do something there. I could blow this up easily with Fiery Vengeance. What we could do is gain a power card and maybe get a defend. If we don't, we can put disease and block it. So I think that's fine. I don't necessarily want to lose the 2 to Han for nothing, right? Could take a major. I had 8 energy. Why didn't I take a major? I don't know why, but I clicked wrong, I guess. So I can't have a sacred site there. Yeah, I should have clicked major power, right? That would have been cool. Oh well. Maybe we just put a strife there. That's okay. You get in there, as you do. Oh, I need a sacred site for that. Okay. Let's put the sacred site here again. Okay, that seems fine. So that's probably still blighting. Here, kind of don't have anything fast unless I reclaim, but I don't like reclaiming when I have so many powers in my hand. What if we gain another power and hope that it's good? Still minor. Dark and Tangled Woods doesn't work. Land of Haunted Embers works. The thief gets away. But I think that's what we have to do. Let's take the move a presence. So I can get some presence out of there. That's gonna get destroyed. I get a damage. Alright. It's not the ideal. I don't have a sacred site, but I can make a sacred site easily. So I want to get this presence out of here. We can make our sacred site now, I guess. I took a power with fire, which is like not what you want, but kind of had to happen. Maybe don't. It'd be nice to put them all in there, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. And we get our fear card, luckily. I could have got the thief pushed away, but I think it's no big deal. Let's clean this up. It doesn't belong in a museum. Add town to a land, add disease to sands or mountains, cool, and get energy if we have Dahan, which we do for 1 spirit. Fighting invaders and Hobby Lobby. Add, yeah, so here we just put towns in mountains and sands, I guess. More disease. Remove 1 from land with disease. Does that do anything? It does not. I mean, it makes this a bit less moving forward, which might be a factor. This guy escaped. Oh my gosh, he had a 3 on him. I never was able to see him, so That's bad against Prussia. So they are accelerating hard. They're in stage 3 next turn. Cool. And this guy's here. At least we know that these other guys aren't 3s. We're going to be blighting the island here. So let's do these ones first, I guess. Add blight from this card to a land adjacent to blight. Cool. That's actually kind of interesting because of vengeance. Let's put it in the sands, maybe? The island's still healthy. I might have to abandon my attempt at a trick game and just try to salvage this at this point. I am not getting any of my elemental thresholds. Do I have to prevent this build? I can just block that ravage. I can block one of the ravages, so allow it. Allow it. Always allow. Never deny. Oh my god, wetlands again? Okay. It's a wetlands party. So those thieves got mixed up, so we don't know which one's which. Okay. We can push. We can do 1 damage. We could avoid this problem here. This is going to be fine. This, if we do 1 damage, it's going to be fine. And we can push the blight out of... Not that land, actually. I can't... Well, I can reach it, I think, if I make the sacred... Oh, it's range 2 sacred site. Okay. So we're fine. Push the blight away. Then it's fine. I mean, quote unquote fine. And this is going to be fine because we can... Is there another... No, there's... I could make another damaged building, but... I think just preventing this ravage is probably the best idea. So we have to reclaim. We could look for a cheap major, but I feel like that's stretching, as it says in the back. Stretching. Let's take a major next turn. There's not many cards without fire. Well, I guess they're all without fire. This one has my elements more. This one has elements too. It has water. This one's free though. I'm not going to probably play it because I definitely have to play that for here. That's fine on its own. That's fine. This one's less fine, but I also don't have any way to deal with it. I mean, I could do this. I mean, it just blights and kills a Dahan and whatever. Like, maybe we get a fear card that helps with that. So let's see what's going on down here. I could... Obviously, we have 3 cascades happening here. If I can hit this at the 2nd level, that's 4 damage, 5 damage. That solves the land. Can I hit at the 2nd level? I don't think so, right? I can't, there's not possible for me to get enough animal. I need to get to 3 card plays to do that. And this one, 8 damage. This one only 6 damage. So if I can get a card that says defend 6, then that's good. And we still have 1 cascade. I'm sure it's got to be a major, right? And we don't need to reclaim because we're playing this for sure. So let's do that and see what we get from the major deck. Wrap in Wings of Sunlight. Not incredible, but it does the job. This unlocks that innate, but yeah, I don't think it does enough. So I guess if we're stopping a Ravage, it should be this one. Because this one is building again. So let's Wrap in Wings into there. And we gotta get presence into a land with more Dahan that we can bring. Say this one. And I have, how much energy did I have? 12? Oh, Kokima found the correction to Unnerving Paw. Yeah, it had fire instead of animal, which was very unthematic for the spirit. But I think it's because it was copied from another card and happened to have the wrong elements. Yeah, that was it. All right, so this one is going to be blocked. This one is going to explode. This one is going to be blocked. Is there anything that you can help with for that land? I highly doubt it. We could do this. But, like, I want the presence to be destroyed. So, yeah. Because if it's not destroyed, we don't add stuff. So, so maybe we just want to, like, play this again. So we can keep allowing one of the lands to blight. Maybe. Or we can stop this thief from getting away. That might be better. I wish I could kill him. Maybe we just let him get away. How much sphere are we getting? 1, 2. I'm doing this. So this actually destroys a city. 3, 4. So we do get the fear card. Okay, so we could Dissolving Vapors in this land. It's tempting. Actually does stuff. Maybe we do that. Actually kill the guys. Similar colors. Yeah. Animal marker is chili peppers. So, do I want to move a presence? I think our presence is okay. I could move presence to, like, here. Maybe I'll move down. I want to be surrounding this land more, so I'll move it there. I don't need to surround it for this turn, but, like, it's generally, that's the problem land up here, so. Oh, I want to move out of that land, don't I? Hang on. Let's do this. 'Cause that's ravaging, and we're not doing anything about it. All right. We can move another presence if we want. Maybe this one. Go in there. Oh, this is still blighting, isn't it? Huh. There's 2 explorers there. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But what you gonna do about it? Did I have a different option for the fast power that was any good? No. We just hope that it doesn't happen. I think that might be the case. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. That seems like a good strategy. Maybe we leave this as a sacred site because of the event that might do damage. And rapid wings from here. Oh, on land. That guy's getting away. Bye, Dahan, sorry. I could have moved Dahan from here, and it would be enough Dahan, right? No, it's not enough. I want them to not build. Sorry, Dahan. Yeah. I wish if there was disease here, I could have done that there and dealt with that. I could still do that. It just means we don't get to have as many. Maybe that's better. We don't get to rapid wings as many, but oh, it means we don't. Yeah, we do still get the thing. Yeah, I think that's actually slightly better. Let's change this to be adding a disease here. I think we kind of need to do that. And then we can do this. And then we can move this guy. He doesn't die from the Ravage now too, so that's good. Alright. So just the 1 Cascade and 2 regular Blights. And maybe that one does some Blights possible. One damage per beast. Is that going to help us? Not really. 1 Dahan and 1 Town City do not participate. That actually would have solved that land, this one, before. Oh well. One damage per beast. We want to wound something. For dissolving vapors. It's not a terrible idea. Nah. And here we are going to dissolving vapors, so let's hit the town. Oh man, yes, we get the fear card. We didn't get the fear card because we didn't kill the city, but then we lucked out. 1 damage per Dahan. Look at that. 1 damage per Dahan. That means I could click here because right now he's not participating in the Ravage. Here, 1's not participating in the Ravage no matter what we do. So I think they're going to build there regardless. I think here we can stop the build. Bye. More accelerating. That's bad. Hmm? And here. You don't participate. You don't participate. Here. Let's go with Cascade, I guess. Back against the wall. Sweet. More energy. That's got to go in here. All right, we have 2 blight left and a lot of problem lands. We're going to allow the build, though, because we like fear. We're definitely getting another major power, and we're going to spam it. Maybe Shroud Silent Mist can get a major power. All right, Dissolving Vapors wants to happen here. I really want to hit these thieves. Mountain Wetlands. Wetlands party. Okay, come here. I could actually send 1 thief back with Suffocating Shroud here. Or I could get more. I could actually get an energy if I hit the town here or here. I like hitting it here because they're ravaging. Let's go for the energy. We're greedy. You go there. You're a 0. We're just gonna hope these guys don't accelerate us and make us lose. I get energy because there's 3 lands. And I can play 3 cards. I get +2 energy. I could even play 4 cards. But I kind of need this card for my discard pile. This is fine-ish. This is... Right now I could reclaim and solve it. This is 1 too many for my card. I have to reclaim here anyway, so let's go major power. Flow like water. Pent up calamity. Wow. Pent up calamity seems like yes. Definitely. Spill bitterness is pretty sweet as well, but I have so many, like everything is blighted. It's going to be a cascade party, so it's got to be that. We got to forget something. Probably that. And we're definitely playing that. Probably just skip the ravage there. But where do I use Pent Up Calamity? That's the where I want to use it here. I want to use it there. It's 6 damage there. 7 with the blight. And if I get the threshold, which I don't, I could return them, but yeah. It's a great power, but actually it doesn't do anything this turn. But then none of the other ones did a whole lot either. I guess Flow Like Water could potentially, if I get the threshold to move a city. Air and water, if I play those cards. Yeah, that's, I could move them all in here. Oh, I have to presence there. can move this stuff. How much stuff? I can move all this stuff. All right, I think I'm not... Pen of Calamity is so great, but it doesn't actually work. My Ravage block doesn't work either, but I can do other things. We're actually taking this. Weird. This actually thresholds it immediately, but it doesn't do enough. The problem is, wait, if I can take that and I threshold it, yeah. And this doesn't quite solve that land. We might have to have fingers crossed on that. Hope for a fear card. We can like do a huge amount of damage here with epidemics. I think we just have to hope for that. And then the question is here, do we want to... I think we just have to reclaim to get the card that definitely solves that, and then take a major for the other. I don't want to always be reclaiming that card, but... kind of have to. Dissolve the bonds. That's a great card. That lets us clear out one of these lands. Power Storm, though. Power Storm, flow like water. Power Storm, Rapid Wings. There's no Dahan in the lands. How are we supposed to Rapid Wings if there's no Dahan? You can't, right? It doesn't work. Maybe we can move Dahan fast with Veil the Night's Hunt. Okay. We want Power Storm. It has fire on it. I don't want fire. This has fire on it. Entwined Power. Does that do something? No. Not really. Accelerated Rot can hit a wetland. Yeah, I'm less excited about this stuff. I mean, I'm excited about Power Storm. What does Power Storm do? We could Flow Like Water this land, actually, then we don't have to play the other card. Or Flow Like Water, like, Mountain. And they don't build there. That's also good. Let's collect stuff all together for smashing. I think Power Storm is just very strong, so... And we could Threshold it if we play that, which is a very dangerous card for us to play at this point. We don't have any Blight removal. I think I'm just not going to Threshold it. I'm going to get rid of that card because we're never going to use it. And we want to move some Dahan, so Rapid Wings does something. And then I can't play Unnerving Paw, but we can just use our repeat of Flow Like Water to do that. So, and a free card. Fear, Moving Blight. I want water. Pushing, avoiding a cascade. We can afford to take one blight. Wow, okay. I think we're not losing this turn so far. So you get +2 range too. So here we're going to move this into here where all the disease is because it's going to be a huge bomb. There's still... It's a weird message. Still one explorer left there, but that's okay. We can actually make him not build if we want. Look at this. Amazing land. Power Storm. You have +4 range. I do this. Push from here. I guess the sands are the safe place right now. Okay. That's good. Now we just have the one blight. And that's Rapid Wings. Which doesn't actually totally solve it, right? So we are a little bit hoping for a fear card. Well, we're definitely getting a fear card by clicking here. We need a defend 1 here, or something that does that. I need to push Dahan into your lands. I have range everywhere. I can just use the same Dahan, but we can have more Dahan because I'm happy to be in that land. Am I happy to be in all my lands? I think so. If all these Dahan can do something... Oh, no, click the wrong one. I'm doing that a lot today, clicking the wrong land. These Dahan can kill everything in here now, so if they get a defend. Oh, they do +1 damage. Okay, that's not helpful. That's making us lose the game in 2 places. Except not here. We're still losing the game now. Add 1 to Han. Let's hope the fear card helps or we die. Hey, 1 damage if the Dahan are present. I think we still lose. So, because they have +1 damage. And we cascade and lose. Womp womp. The event screwed us. Move the thief. This thief? Yeah. Go there. Mix up. The blight pool has run out. Womp womp. All right, we have lost the game. Let's play again. All right, viewer's choice. Do you want 1 board, 2 board, 3 board, 4 board? First message I will do. No voting, just first person to say the thing. One. Low complexity, moderate, high, very high, or any. Any. Which adversary, or no adversary, or random? So far, Zeeth is in control. Random. All right. We have Teeth with France. Let's kick France up a notch. Let's go France 6. No scenario. France 6, no scenario teeth. That's a challenge. Let's do it. Forward E. Teeth is pretty good at killing towns, so we have an explorer in this. This is the bonus. There's a bonus town or a bonus explorer from where? This is except during setup. Exploring land has no. That's not what this is, right? This is after resolving explorer card, any board add one explorer to land with any. Whoop. Yeah, sure. That's that part. Okay, so teeth. This is gonna be probably a blight. This is something we can easily deal with ferocious rampage. And so let's get in there with a power card. I mean, we could defend this, but I don't worry too much about defending. There's no Dahan around or anything like that. No, not this potentially changes it. We could stripe. The strife is could be for next turn, so we could deal with that, but we could strife here and defend here. None of these are awesome elements for us. We could also get cards. I like getting cards. You like go up the card play track. You can only go up so fast as this spirit. You just get one per turn. You always get a presence though, so that's nice. Scour the Land is pretty sweet for France too. Maybe we want Scour the Land for later. Maybe we're happy with our cards and we want Scour the Land. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And we just want one card play. Grab that fire. If I did 2 card plays, I could potentially reduce a build, but you don't get to stop a build with France, really. There's only 4 towns. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's destroy one of them. Wetlands. Another city. More explorers popping in. Goodbye. All right, let's get... I mean, do we... I don't know that we want to bother defending that. I think we don't. So let's go in here. Maybe if we Furious Might and Herd, we get this and we can do a big damage here. And we can bring something else in to hit it with. And then maybe next turn we jump over and defend that. So let's get another card. We got range boost and use slow as fast. That's really good. But that doesn't have our elements at all. We want fire, earth, and animal. Treacherous waterways for elements, I guess. It's not great. Let's go in here so we can see that. In case we do want to just add presence at range 1. This lets us do 4 damage in here, which kills both of the towns. So I think that's good. More town, more explorers. Add beasts to a land without things. Let's go there, I guess. Gather 1 or 2. If I did defend that, that would be nice, but I didn't, so... We can put 2 Dahan in here. They might remove the blight for us later. Alright, this is going to be a good scour the land target here. Add another explorer, I guess, where the beast is. This is actually doing 5 damage, so we can grab an explorer. This is going to kill the 3 towns and the explorer leftovers, so I don't need to grab him. I could grab the... I don't know if I want to bother defending that. I do want the Dahan to not die, so maybe I do. Put them in here. Guess we just killed this guy. I just want to make sure. I think we were not hitting that. We're not losing to towns. If I destroy these 2 towns and there's 4 on here, they build. They don't build here and they build 3 towns here. They escalate. When they escalate, we lose. So maybe we do need to have them build 1 less town. Actually. Beer card. Scour the land is still pretty good there, and we can get our presence out of the way if we need. So we want energy. I don't get the damage, but I could play this and if they build 1 less town, but I think that's okay. So what's going to happen is defending this. They don't blight. Scour the land here. That's potentially a blight next turn, but so I'm going to need to, yeah, move presence into here for scour the land. It's range 2, so actually I could do it in a different land. Put these 2 Dahan in here in case they remove the blight. I guess there's already a spot, but... Oh, man. Oh, I have enough. Okay. I could scour the land now, but I want to destroy the towns. I want the fear. And I want... Add explorer, sure. Each beast destroys an explorer. Oh, they're getting rid of the towns. So actually scour the land is not awesome. This depends on where they escalate. I can use this power now. There's no need to do this now. Oh, or maybe they just don't build it all there? That's crazy. What's my scour the land gonna do? I guess I can use it, do it like there. And they get pushed. Don't know. Go here. Just don't build. How about that? Wetlands. Cool. Don't like that. Add an explorer. This is relatively safe. So Scour the Land kind of sucks now. I mean, I can hit this to destroy a town for 1 blight. Doesn't seem like a great trade. 2 explorers there. Maybe I just don't use it and reclaim and defend that. Yeah, kind of sucks. That might be, like, just not having that tempo might lose the game for me, so that's interesting. Let's put presence. I don't want to have to defend there with no Dahan around, but kind of have to at this point. They're building a bunch of stuff that I can't stop. Are we losing to town builds? They're building a city here, and then 1 extra town, and 2 towns here. I think treacherous waterways we have to play. I want more card plays. Make a sacred site so maybe we get to deal damage. Stop the build. That would be cool. Oh, I'm not making any progress with this. Maybe I don't want to... Let me just let that blight. So I can do something else. I think just letting it blight is better. We have to destroy these towns that they're building. So maybe we get a major power instead of reclaiming. Because I want to play this, and I would just play like Roche's Rampage or something. I guess a major might not do anything. That's a problem. All right, let's put presence in a land that's like more of a problem. I think just playing Roche's Rampage is probably better because it destroys 2 towns. Whereas a major, oh, we almost get the next level. A major might not do anything, and that would be sad. Let's push an explorer from here so they don't get an extra town. Oh, I forgot the thing. That's happening. Well, that can happen here. Is that a good spot for it? I think so. They stops the city build. I didn't really have a choice of where it was going to happen, really, so... Means I probably should have grabbed the card with Strife on it early. Beast destroys an explorer. Doesn't do much. +1 health. Add Strife. Almost stops this. They're building 3 towns and then maybe escalating and we lose. So, cool. I guess we can Strife one of these. Yeah, we don't lose to Blight. As long as they explore somewhere we can add Blight instead of a town. It's a cascade too. Oh well. Have to pick it. We do have to pick it, right? If they get to if they get to 0 or if they get If you ever cannot place it. Okay, we can actually put a town there. Okay, let's do that. That's dangerous, but... add an explorer. We're gonna live on the edge. I don't love the plus health. I don't love the plus health at all. It means we have 6 damage here, so... we kind of have to kill 2 towns. And not kill that town, which I want to kill. We try to get a defend card for this, I think. That's probably from the minor deck. Or we get some fast damage and we can increase it, so... I think it's a minor power. Call to trade. These things don't say defend. They say build. I mean, it does work on here. They don't make any new towns in this land. I think we just lose in the build, though. They're building a ton. And we can't stop. I can actually put disease in a land. That stops a lot of towns. Do I get 3 card plays? I think so. We just have to hope that we get a fear card that stops that. So we can disease here. We defend here, I guess. We don't have to defend there, but it makes fear. And we can do a bunch of damage if we get to deal damage. If we get there. We already saw the slow power fast, so we don't get to do that. Oh, and I have to target that land. I guess I'm pushing to Dahan. I have to target that land. Or that land. This one's making more towns. Let's put the Dahan in here and maybe they do something. Definitely add disease. Alright. Defend 2. That works. That works. Oh my gosh. Numinous Crisis also, by the way. I can pour my strength into the island. 2 damage to the Han land with disease. That's not doing anything. And yeah, the defense. The defense is stopping 3 blight. That's cool. The question is, do I want to draw strength for 3 energy? And the blight card's gonna flip pretty soon anyways. Probably in the next Explorer. 4 strength. I would have to forget 2 cards or return my tracks. I think it's gonna be draw strength. Ooh, remove town. Sweet. That means they don't build a city here, which was gonna be a problem also. So remove a destroy presence. Can be this one, I think, pretty easily. Get rid of that. And fear. So no blight. 1 town build. Oh, sorry, 3 town builds. Push a town from a land with stuff. I want that town to be there because I want it to get killed. I want this town to go in here so I can murder it better. I think. I want to murder all the towns in the jungle here. Actually, I need to murder all these towns, don't I? How much damage do I have? 3, 5 damage. Not as much damage as I would hope. I want to push one out of here. That would be great. I guess I could put a town into here and maybe the beast kills it next turn. That's a thing. This is, I mean, this land's going to have 3 towns. I'm only going to get to kill 2 though, right? This land's going to have 3 towns and an explorer. So there's going to be 1 town left after my thing. So I don't think putting more stuff in here is good since it already has probably the right amount of stuff. I don't know that I even can get in there to defend it next turn. I guess I can Scream Disease. I can do these 2 cards again. Let's put this in here because of that idea, I guess. I'd love to kill the city, but I don't think I have that luxury. Yikes. Mountains. Well, that's where I put that town. So we're adding Blight. May as well not Cascade. We're adding Explorer here, I guess. And we want to kill as many towns as we can. Oh, I get 3 damage, 6 damage, 7 damage. Oh, okay. It was exactly right. Okay. This has 9 damage. Yeah, I needed to kill the towns. I can't get in there if I reclaim, except I can have the plus range. Okay, so I can defend that and stop the cascade. I think we do that. We are somehow alive. We still have... Yeah, that defend 2 was clutch, right? And the disease. I want to get to 4 card plays. My energy is solid. Make a sacred site somewhere. So they're building 4 towns. City's not coastal, so that's good. Need to get in there. We just like do the same turn again. We could reduce 1 town build or do plus 3 damage. Or do that. This is more. We have to do it all in the same land, but it's 4 damage and then 4 damage. That's 8 damage totally. That clears out one of these. And then we do the same turn again next turn, I guess. I don't know. We're still not in the land. I guess we can... Yeah, I don't know. We can try to get another card. Maybe we need to have taken energy so that we can afford to do this again next turn. We're running out, so... It's more expensive to play Ferocious Rampage, right? We should calculate what we need. So here, they're going to have 3 towns a city, and explorer. So that's 6, 7, 10 health. So doing 8 damage is not even enough. Oh, but I'm putting disease. I'm putting disease here, which isn't useful. Oh, I could put this. Yeah, I could put disease in the slow phase. That's not good enough. Here they're gonna have. They're gonna have actually if they're gonna have 10 health there. I could defend 9 there. So maybe here is the land where I want to kill. They're gonna have a city, 2 towns. That's 7 health, and an explorer. That's 8. So 8. We can do exactly 8 damage with these 2 cards. But doing this other thing was 7, right? Why was it 7? 3 damage, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 damage is fine. And we save an energy. We get 1 less fear, but I think that's fine. We save the energy so that we can do more things next turn, I think, is the thing. Potentially, though, Gift of Furious Might is more flexible if we have a fast major next turn. I don't know. I think we're probably just going to reclaim and do the same thing next turn, right? So we get 2 fear cards. We may as well add the disease now, right? We're not going to do it somewhere else. The other power we're using is in here, so it may as well... Maybe we get damage from it or something like that from the event. Or fear. I think, yeah, one of the problems is we're adding 4 towns and the escalation adds 1, probably. So we're okay on towns, unless the event adds 1, in which case we're screwed. They do plus damage from the fear cards in the pile. Does that... Okay, we're still fine. Just. Are we? Oh, it's for every 2, not for each one. Okay, because... Okay. Add a beast, destroy Dahan. I think, again, we put them in places where we want them to kill stuff. Oh, was there? Oh, there was a Dahan here. But I can't keep him alive unless I want... If I want him to stay alive... It doesn't matter if he stays alive versus the other guys, right? So, yeah. Slams both Dahan and Presence. Defend 5. Doesn't do anything. Right now. Push up to 3 from an inland land. Oh my gosh, that changes a lot. That means they don't build in here at all. I wish we could push Dahan. Alright, you guys are all going in here. Well, maybe not. Maybe not coastal, but I'd rather than not go in the blighted land, so that's fine. Add strafe to a town, -1 health per strafe. Cool. Cool, cool. And coastal lands. Alright. Not in love with that. And put an explorer somewhere. Go there. Alright, so I should have saved Scream Disease into the Wind after all. Oh well. So I have 6 damage, which could just wipe out this land. This one we can still... We can't quite do our defend trick, can we? Because... Yeah. I think we have to do this. And... we do that. What are we doing fast? They're building so many towns. I mean, we would destroy 3 towns there. We need to put our defend there. Problem is our defend is not enough. It is if we also play Treacherous Waterways, I guess. We don't need Scream Disease into the wind, though we could use it to put a disease here, actually. But we would need a fast power that targets that land. I just don't like how many... Yeah, I don't like how many towns are getting built here. If we blow all these up, we don't have to worry about them building or ravaging. So I'm going to do that. Oh, but it means I don't have presence there after all. I don't like that. We do this. We kill current towns. We get a fear card. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. We can't get it to level 3, but we can... I'm just like, what if we get the one that removes all the explorers? Do we take a major power and gamble, or do we play our certain thing here? So right now they're building 6 towns. That's the problem. They're building a lot of towns, and we don't have a way to stop them right now. And we wouldn't have a way. Right? If we use... Treacherous Waterways has to target here, so it's not like we can use it. We can... Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't think this way works. I think we have to do this. Because of so many towns that are being built. Now at least we can put a disease here. They only build a couple towns. I think that's got to be the way. I feel like we're stuck in this reclaim loop, but we are slowly making some progress at least. Energy. Energy's going to help us get out of the loop, I think. And we have to get 1 explorer out of there. That doesn't really do anything, but putting the disease there does stop triangle trade and stuff, so it means, yeah, they're only building 2 towns. And you can go... yeah, it's got to be here. That's a risky play, but... Oh, I don't like that. It only takes 1 damage to add blight. That means both these are blighting. Ah! Fear card, help us. Oh, good. 2 damage to invaders. Okay. We're still losing because of that land. I can reclaim a power card. Gather 1 explorer into a coastal land. Oh my god. That saves it. We can bring the guy back. Oh my gosh. We can bring the guy back. And he's fine. Yeah, this has been a lucky/unlucky game. All right, no more escalation. Bonus explorers, but okay, that's a lot. We're gonna have to hope that this is death by Dahan because I don't want them to be big stuff. Okay, I get to do some damage. I think this is probably here. Here is just gonna be defend again, I think. Yeah, if we can stop them building a city here, that's good. This is our defend 9 again, but like, oh, we still don't have range to it. We still don't have range to it. Do I need to have... Oh, man. We need to have done this so that we can not have to play Scream Disease every turn. I mean, Scream Disease every turn actually is stopping a lot of towns, but... like, this can blight. It's okay. It's not the most okay, but it's okay. I really want to get a new card. But I can't afford a cascade, and I can't afford to miss on this, right? A major, I mean, there's a chance we just draw 4 slow majors and the game's over. So, don't love that. Okay. Let's put a Sacred Site back here. The problem with this card is it has a big defend, but it doesn't... there's no counterattack, right? We still have Scour the Land. We never managed to forget it. We can potentially use Scream Disease for stopping builds, which is important. Like here or here, stops builds. As long as we... the problem is they're building 5 towns. There's only 4 left. So we do have to stop one of them, at least. If we use Treacherous Waterways and Ferocious Rampage, we're hitting good damage, and we get to do damage in a couple places and kill a bunch of stuff. Scour the Land would be really good if we could play it. But I think that's pretty good. We're just going to let this blight. The one blight, I think... Ferocious Rampage kills everything in here, and then Death Approaches kills a bunch of stuff in here, so we can push one Explorer into here. Maybe the Beast kills it. Stop the Cascade. Got a Fear card. We've been needing those. Oh, look! The thing. Destroy town, add strife to any 2. Strife on here is good. It actually stops some stuff going on in there. We don't actually get to stop that blight. Or I mean, I should have known this is coming, but I didn't really pay attention. But we can destroy... I think having less stuff in here is helpful. That there as well, but I think this guy... yeah, this is the only guy we can strife to get turned into Dahan, so... and maybe maybe here's where we want to Do death approaches. So we want to strafe him so he takes a damage. I mean, maybe they don't blight if we... Right? Placed a Han with... We don't have loan to Han, so that's good. Each beast deals 2 damage. And 2 to Han and 2 town cities. We don't have that. Okay. So here, I guess it's explorers. Two fear cards. We might stop this blight. Defend 2 on all lands. We stop the blight. Remove 1 from a land with 2 or fewer. That stops this build entirely. I'm kind of into that. Or 1 less town here. I mean, it's 1 less town there, but 1 less land is great. He gets pushed. Go into the frickin'... Yeah. No blight. Alright, this is triangle trades. That's annoying. So it matters because you could, like, make them build a city here instead of a town. That order matters quite a bit, actually. So if you were right on the town limit, then that would be a big thing. Do I want them to build more? I mean, I have enough. I have a target-rich environment. I don't think I'm fine to throw the extra building in here. Mountain jungle. Well, that's gross. Once again, this might just be left alone because it's not cascading yet anyway. You can go in there. Please don't make blight. Here. How much damage is in here? 11. And they're gonna build a bajillion towns in there. It's where Scour the Land or cards that destroy all explorers are super good. I mean, we could just disease it again, I guess. But we do have the problem of... Oh, terror level 3. Terror level 3 is gonna save us. Scapegoats, anyone? Please? So I have 4 damage. It's tempting to go here. But here is the one I can actually defend. Again, not getting new cards. Just continuing to keep my cards. I guess I kind of just have to keep doing that, right? Because 4 damage. Town into explorers. Town into explorers gets me low enough. There's not that many cities left. But I don't know that I can... I mean, I'm going to put disease in here, right? So the number of explorers here doesn't really matter. The number of towns does. They're building just 1 town, or they're building a city, which means there's a town, but there's a town somewhere else. And here they're building a town, and here they're building stuff. The question is, can I somehow get away with... I don't know that I can get away with not playing my defend card. I don't think I can afford to try to go for the win next turn. That's the problem. Maybe the next turn, but I don't know. We're still reclaiming. We get 4 plays now. We're reclaiming because of Cascade makes us lose. 1 blight doesn't make us lose, so... Sacred Site's under threat. Let's go. I'm gonna put presence in here so I still have presence after they go, and we want to disease this land so it doesn't build a million things. This can let us... If I play 2 animal cards, I get the top tier. But how many towns? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I need there to be only 4. So I can't get the top tier. And what's it gonna be? Rampage or Might? Rampage gives us a different land we can deal damage in versus the same land. Basically, and 1 more damage, I think. It doesn't kill cities. If we want to try to kill cities, it's gonna be 2 in here. Yeah, they're building. Maybe we get a bonus element from the event card. That would be cool. Do we get another fear card? 2 fear. No. Alright, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Oh, I need to put disease there. Hang on. That's far too many towns. Send one of you away. Alright. Years of Little Rain. Defend 1 per Dahan. There's no Dahan anywhere they're ravaging. Oh, there is here. Okay. Hey, we get an animal. Okay. Ease the drought. Discard a card. We're gonna reclaim anyway, so may as well. Yeah. We get the animal. That might be critical, actually. Each beast deals 2 damage. Nice. That stops builds. That stops... It destroys a town if I want. But actually, we're fine on towns, right? They're building now just 2. So we can save the beast. We're gonna... We can do damage in here. But I think we save the beast. Every land defend 1. Yeah. Move a town explorer from any land. That stops the city build with a bonus town. Stopping the city build actually is really nice because we're trying to win. If I remove a town from here, they build a town instead. So that seems ideal. They do blight, but you know, we knew that was going to happen. Mountain Wetlands Explorer. All right, we have our super hyper innate here, which does 8 damage. Which just like wipes this land out pretty entirely, I think. Ferocious Rampage doesn't kill cities, but we can do a good amount of damage there. It totally wipes it out, right? 1, yeah, it actually overkills slightly, but we don't want to waste the damage to the city. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overkills by 1. But I think it's worthwhile. And we've got these piddly ravages here, but I think we have to Can we rush fear? No. Can we stop the inevitable loss? We have... This is cascading, which is really stupid. But, I mean, with 2 level 3 fear cards, surely that's stopped by the fear card. This has 10 damage. Our 1 card can stop. This has... So close. I think we just need to make more fear, right? We need to get more fear cards. Honestly, I could get a major now. But I mean, my defend makes 2 fear as well. So I think... Let's reclaim again. And just heck and go. Sacred Site's under threat. Could happen. We can defend 1. We can push and explore here. That stops the blight there. And we do as much as we can. We don't need the +1 range. We want Rampage and we want more damage. So right now they're building 6 towns, which is actually fine. So we're right now more in danger of blight. We're only able to stop 1 land. Well, 2 lands from blighting. So we're dependent on the numerous fear cards. There are cards that say they don't ravage in lands with disease, right? So maybe it's better to have Scream Disease. Though I can't actually use it on the land I want. Yeah, so it doesn't actually help. We're in the lands where we want to be. Okay, now let's just take the plus damage. Which one is the best chance of mattering? I think I'm gonna defend this one. And this is gonna go here. And so we're basically losing from this, but maybe we get defend. I don't think we saw defend coastal lands, right? There's a defend 6 in coastal lands that could be in here. And that would defend it, so. And there's like bring Dahan into coastal lands and deal damage and stuff like that. So I think that's... Coastal lands is a better choice, I think. Let's see. Rising Interest. We can return the top card of the invader deck to the box and add towns. Seems bad. That seems like a way to lose. We can Weave Lies, and they do +1 damage. Each town city does +1 damage, so that doesn't change the ravage very much. It does give this 2 more damage, which could be bad. The extra town isn't the end of the world. The extra turn isn't the end of the world. I feel like we're gonna win by next turn anyway. I think it's more dangerous. This is more dangerous if we don't solve this land, right? So, I mean, there's a chance we just get Terror Victory from 3 fear cards by the second one. They're both plus and minus, right? Why not try to win by destroying the cities? Because I didn't have enough damage to do that. That's why. I could only damage Explorers' towns with one of my cards as well, so. So I wasn't at that point. I think we're gonna ignore Curiosity because of the risk of this blighting. Kinda lame though. Maybe the beast kills this guy. There is no jungle without blight. Ooh. Add wilds. Sure. Alright, let's see if I chose wrong. Add strife in a land with Dahan. In every land with Dahan, 1 damage per strife. Or sorry, in every land with strife, 1 damage per Dahan. That doesn't really do anything except block builds. Skip the explore. It's not doing anything. Downgrade 1 in a coastal land. Well, we lose. I don't think any of our choice on the event mattered there. We were not... It wouldn't have mattered, right? Because we weren't getting fear. Womp womp. Those fear cards were not the fear cards I wanted. GG. That was close. Yeah, I didn't have the victory for killing the cities, but maybe this turn I would have got it or just got the terror level victory. But that was a good game. Thank you, Zeeth, for the setup suggestions. So, that's going to do it for the stream today. Let's pop into the card library to see the scenario Despicable Theft coming out tomorrow, as well as we can go this way, get to Shroud of Silent Mist. This spirit with 4 power cards with the proper elements coming to you tomorrow. So watch out for that. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention streaming schedule. Officially not scheduled for streaming over the holidays, but I might just randomly stream. So it's been a year since the last second wave marathon, so I might take a day and do a second wave marathon. We'll see. So yeah, happy holidays. We'll see you later. Yes, get ready for Bye for now.